Hi everyone, welcome to Lupus Support Group Philippines. My name is Sharon and I'm one of your community admin. And tonight, my friend Leonard here is joining us to go through some of the important topics that we have filtered just for you. And by the way, guys, in case some of you do not know Leonard, Leonard is one of the most active members that we have, and she has been contributing immensely into our community. So if you are not friends with her yet, so go ahead and add her now. Check out her profile, add her. And she's also on Instagram, Leave Love and Hope, right?
Underscore, yes. Leave love
Yes,
and
so
hope underscore. Yeah.
underscore. So don't forget the underscore because there might be a lot of other accounts there on Instagram. But anyway, let's cut down the chase and let's just go ahead and discuss what we have prepared for you. So the very first topic that we got when I posted that question, remember I asked, what are the things that you'd like for us to discuss during the Facebook Live, which unfortunately did not happen because we have had technical issues, right?
Yeah.
So we
Crazy
thought of
technical issues.
correct. So we thought of reconvening the discussion through Zoom. Unfortunately, not everyone is familiar with it yet, so we decided to just record this discussion again so that everyone can watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question that we have was from Sam. Let me just, I'm pretty sure I have it listed. Yeah, from Sam Pion. So her question was how to cope during this pandemic when you are immunocompromised, so just like us with lupus. So we will be sharing 6 tips for you. So you can go ahead, Leonard, and share what items do you have for them.
Yeah. The first one that I have suggestion here is actually to have a reflection or meditation during the morning or at your very at peace times. So let's say you have the most idle time in the afternoon, you can have that idle time to reflect and meditate on things that are that will relieve the stress from you. You have to think positive thoughts, or if ever you have any motivational quotations that you have to reflect on and think of all the things that you have to be grateful of. That's the best time. And through reflection as well, it will come here the appreciation of the current situation that we have. You will see how grateful you are to be with your family, to have the ample time that to celebrate whatever you have currently. So take time to reflect and meditate. And the second thing that I have to suggest is actually to build new learning. I have announced in my Instagram page, I guess, that I forgot the exact information, but I told there that if you water yourself, you will bloom. So whatever passion you have right now, or if there is something that you are really passionate about, start learning it now, because someday this skill or whatever passion you have, you will be discovered by it. Your effort on doing and learning it will be actually recognized and will be appreciated by everyone. Then lastly is actually I had this because I myself experienced being lonely in the amidst the crisis, and aside from doing some musical relationship with God, I have this one as well. So you have to find someone that will at least listen to what you feel. Because, I guess all of us, we have some rants or burdens that we need to talk about regarding our disease. Not only about the disease, but also about the quarantine season. So we don't want someone to judge us for whatever thought we have, but what we wanted is just someone to listen, just ready to listen and just see what is going on to you. So I think that's the 3 things that I can suggest. And how about you, Michelle? What you will share for us?
I actually love everything that you said, and I love the part where you said that if you water yourself, you bloom. I guess it applies to all facets of life. I mean, it's not just about when you need to cope during this, pandemic, this crisis, that you have to water yourself in order for you to bloom. I think it applies not just in the personal level, but it also applies to work relations, or work related, stuff.
That's
If
true.
you want to grow in the company or in the business, you have to keep watering yourself,
That's
right?
right. That's right.
So yeah, I really love everything you said. So what I have here is number 4. So this is the fourth, is to keep moving. So some of you here are my Facebook friends, and some of them noticed that once in a while I get post information about getting active. Sometimes I post pictures of myself doing workouts, or just simple routine. Now, one important thing when you are immunocompromised, particularly if you're suffering from this kind of illness, lupus, RA. So anything that hits your bones, alam natin lahat that we all suffer from physical pain. And when you keep moving, it's not just a physical exercise for you, but it's also a psychological exercise. See, when you're stressed and when you work out, you are releasing endorphins. Endorphins are actually hormones that make someone, in layman's term, happy. So if you're stressed and you need to work out, your brain is producing endorphins. And when you have more endorphins in your body, you feel better. Kunyari, from Mondays to Fridays, I'm like really stressed out. So when you're stressed, when you're mentally stressed, automatically katawan mo pagod din yan. However, I make it a point na kahit mga 30 minutes lang to an hour, I get to work out. So it doesn't matter what kind of workout you do. You can do your Zumba if that's, what you have in mind. If you find the usual intensive training something boring, kung ayaw nyo magbuhat, kung ayaw nyo mag-crunches, ayaw nyo gumawa ng mga typical na exercises, if you want to do Zumba, like you just want to dance, sweat, go ahead and do it. Regardless of the form of exercise, you will produce more endorphins, and by evening, you would feel better. So yung stress mo from the entire day, it actually lessens because of the endorphins. And at the same time, it's good for our bones. Kasi gaya nga ng sabi ko, if you have RA or rheumatoid arthritis overlapping your systemic lupus, you are actually having this faster deteriorating yung mga joints mo, yung bones mo. And with the help of prednisone, mas nagiging brittle yung bones mo. So you really have to work out or keep moving. And then the fifth item for you guys is to take charge of stressful sensory input. So what do I mean by this? So right now, it's very chaotic. When I say chaotic, magulo, problematic, stressful. Regardless of what you're doing on a daily basis, kahit hindi pandemic, the stress will always be there. When you go to work, it's stressful. When you stay at home and do nothing, it's stressful. Anything you do is always, kumbaga, related to stress. But you have the power to manage on how you will absorb the stress. Now, right now, since everyone is, staying at home and everyone is pretty much online, sa buong araw na ginawa ng Diyos, asan kayo? Pag nag-online kayo, sa Facebook, sa Twitter, sa Instagram, sa LinkedIn, basta mainly Google, internet in general. Now, whenever you're online, you get to absorb information that contributes to your stress level. Kunyari, I go to Facebook, I check my newsfeed. Lahat yung nakikita ko, increasing number of positive COVID cases in Pasig from 350 to, God forbid, 850. Diba? So, imagine the kind of stress that you're getting from simply reading that information. Yes, it's good to be updated. I mean, there's nothing wrong to be updated. But once you read na mga ganong content, you should know when it's enough for you to be absorbing those kind of information. Once may nabasa ka na, move on to the next post. Don't ponder, don't stress, oh my gosh, it's increasing, paano ako? Kasi those are what we call unnecessary panic, unnecessary stress. So, you have, diba? So, you have to learn how to choose your battles nga, diba? Yun ang sinasabi nila. Learn to choose your battles. Learn what are the situations that you have to react. Learn what are the problems na kailangan mong mag-stress over. Kasi kung hindi siya necessary, you're just wasting your time on something wherein you could have used that specific time on dedicating yourself to learning new stuff, or maybe just doing what you love rather than stressing over something that you cannot control.
Yeah.
Yun
We
yun.
need to
Okay, don't stress
into
on things that
different
you
things.
can, correct, divert your attention.
Yeah.
Correct. Never stress on things that you cannot control. But what you can control right now is to lessen your Facebook time. Kasi nga sabi ko, take charge of the stressful sensory input. Facebook is your sensory input. There are a lot of negative things on Facebook right now. So if you want to like do a deep dive on Facebook on every post that from your friends, from the news, and then you stress later on, nasa sayo yan, ginusto mo yan. So if you don't want to be stressed, learn how to lessen your Facebook time or your social media time. Okay? And then the sixth item that we have for you, which is the last one, is curate your environment. So it's very simple. When I say curate your environment, reinvent your environment. Like, make sure that your environment is something that will help you feel calm and comfortable. For example, yung kwarto mo. Kung ano yung ayos ng kwarto mo ngayon, try rearranging it. Try moving your bed from one side to the other. Try adding something new. If you don't have any plants inside your bedroom, try adding something kahit maliit lang. Something that will distract the normal condition of your room. And other people, like yung mga mahilig sa mga essential oils, what they do is that they really, nagpapausok. Is it right? Nagpapausok. Parang may candle na, no, it's not really usok. Parang,
They diffuse it.
Yun, diffuse, yun.
They diffuse.
So, that's what they do kasi it helps make the atmosphere of your bedroom calming, relaxing. So, these are little things that you can do that really does not require you to make like a 180-degree change in your life. These are just simple things that you can do that will definitely be effective when it comes to like coping during this crisis. So I hope you were able to take note of that, but don't worry, we'll run through that later on with you so that, kung hindi nyo nasulat yon, that's okay. Anyway, this is recorded so you can keep on rewinding this and then playing it back, right? Hanggang sa ma-memorize nyo.
Oo.
Okay. So the next question that we have is
from Helen.
From Helen Manolong. Her question was, pwede ba daw siyang magpa-admit or magpa-hospital during the COVID-19? So, Leonard, your thoughts?
In my thought, I guess the first thing that she needs to do is actually to contact her medical team. Kasi una sa lahat, the medical team knows her current situation, the severity of her disease. If the operation is badly needed, the doctors will give advice. And aside from that, kasi our doctors, they have connection from one area to another area, different hospitals. So if the surgery is really important and the doctor that you have currently right now cannot attend you on the location, they can contact certain hospitals that you can be admitted. And then once they contacted the hospital, they will give the instruction that is needed to conduct. So I guess they also have the list of the COVID hospitals. So I guess they will not suggest you to go on a COVID hospital place. So better contact your medical team kasi sila talaga nakakaalam on your situation.
Correct. Actually, that's correct. No. Actually, that's I was just going to say that I totally agree with everything you said. Kasi yun lang naman talaga, it's what we call a standard operational procedure, SOP.
Right.
So, it's really basic, yet it's really useful to always contact your doctor. If you're in doubt, text your doctor. If you're in doubt, call your doctor. But I just would like to add though, based on the quarantine exemptions that we have, I think anything that's related to medical, especially emergency, that's actually part of the exemptions. So kahit wala kang pass, but if you have to be brought to the hospital for some emergency reasons, then definitely you should be permitted or allowed to go to the hospitals. But then again, before even leaving your house, tawagan yung doctor nyo. Kasi kung kunyari, hindi natin alam, baka your doctor mismo is affected by this,
Lockdown.
COVID-19 situation. Well, I hope
Oh,
not. No, pero we always have to think ahead. Like always think about possibilities, and always, always, always ask your doctor before doing anything.
that's
Okay,
right.
para it will save you time and sigurado kayo sa ginagawa.
Mm-mm.
Okay?
I also have some questions from the members. They told me na they don't have the number of their doctor, di nila alam yung number din ng secretary. So, before we made a post dito sa group, diba, that there's a Rheuma text that you can text the name of your rheumatologist, then they will be connected to them. If in case not
Yes.
pa rin, wala doon, mangulit kayo. Ako, personally, I contacted my doctor through Facebook kasi I don't have Celsep, I don't have Plaquenil, and the supplies are not coming here in Bataan. So, I contacted him and he doubled my Medrol prescription. So, hanggat maaari, kulitin ninyo yung doktor ninyo kasi napakahalaga na alam niya yung nangyayari sa inyo at maagapan niya kung ano yung nangyayari sa inyo. So, yun lang
Yes,
naman.
that's a very good point. And kung ako na wala akong contact information ng doctor, not necessarily may ruma ha, pero whenever I need to like have myself checked by a different doctor, kunyari cardio ba or gastro, and alam ko na kung saan ko gustong pumunta, tinatawagan ko yung health facility, like hospital or clinic. Tatawagan mo sila kasi definitely they can provide you the information. Just tell them, patient ako ni Doc ganito, can you please provide me their contact number? Kasi parang definite naman na meron silang information nun. And when they know that it's really urgent, you just really have to, just be honest. I need my doctor because I'm worrying about my medication, blah, blah, blah. This is my situation. They will definitely provide you that. Okay? So, wag mahiyang magtanong.
Right.
Diba nga? Correct. Okay, so the third one is Lupus Diet. So Leonard will definitely cover that.
Yeah, okay. About the Lupus Diet, we have sessions already that is planned. It will be scheduled na lang. So we will be announcing the schedule for the live talks about it. So in short lang naman, as a cold summary lang nitong ating diet for lupus. Because we have different overlaps of disease din, di ba? So the main goal of having a diet is to be a complement to your medication. Kasi tayong mga patient with chronic illness and autoimmune diseases, 20% of us can actually become malnourished dahil nagkakaroon tayo ng problem in absorption. Part of this, bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng problem in absorption of the nutrients is because of the medications that we're taking. On the other hand is also the severity of our disease. So the main goal there is wag kang lumala. And the diet is the best way for you to have it. Hindi ka para tumaba, hindi para pumayat, but to be at the best you with your disease. Kasi we still need to live normal life eh. And through proper diet, knowing the proper nutrients that we need to take, knowing the proper amount of certain food that we can take, can actually help the nutrients inside our body. So, kasi the food that we're taking, pagka nag-process yan, let's say, you cook kale, parang pinirito mo yung kale or ginisa mo siya, nababawasan na siya ng 20% nutrients. So, with the session that I'm going to create, I will be explaining how you will be preparing your food, how you will be complementing it, and how it should affect you in the latter part of your life with permanent illness. So, see you on that session. So, just tune in sa group natin and also to Live, Love, and Hope. Makikita nyo doon yung sessions natin. So, yun lang.
Yes.
Anything to add, Misha, for diet, just in case?
Yes, actually, guys, you really have to follow her on Instagram because she has a lot of good entries there. Even on Facebook, she has her page, so please do not forget to follow her. I totally agree with what Leonard said kasi each of us, kumbaga, case-to-case basis yan. What works for me does not work for Leonard. What works for Leonard does not work for anyone else.
That's
so, remember, lupus, especially systemic lupus, affects anything from head to toe. So, kunyari, in my case, I have gastroenteritis problem that's already secondary to lupus. So because of that, there are like food na bawal sa akin. Although healthy siya, pwede siya kay Leonard, pero hindi siya pwede sa akin.
Yeah.
So, may distinction niya. Kahit pareho tayong may sakit na lupus, pero the complication that I have compared with Leonard are different. So, hindi pa rin siya 1 plus 1 is 2. Magkaiba pa rin siya. And I just also would like to add kasi I understand that a lot of the members here are like gaining weight. It's a fact. It's a reality that everyone it's a reality that everyone has to accept. Okay? Because of prednisone. And not just prednisone, some patients gain weight from other medications like Lactinil, even Imuran.
Yeah.
Diba? All these medications can actually really help you gain weight. Now, there's no sense in pinpointing who's at fault, sino may kasalanan, who made me this, who made me that. But to Leonard's point niya, that having the right kind of diet for your condition is mainly to like complement your medication to make sure that you're in your best shape. When I say best shape, hindi best shape like sexy, but you're healthy. That's what I'm trying to say here. Kasi if your primary goal is just to I wanna look like an Instagram model, then forget it. Okay, you're forgetting that you're ill. So you have to prioritize
about that.
Diba?
Pinalimutan ko na siya kasi yung moon face ko.
Really, prednisone really has a lot of things na.
Yeah.
I mean, it really changes a lot of things about your body. Basta yun na yun. Alam niya na yun.
Sa akin na mahalaga, I live healthy. Nakagawa ko gusto kong gawin because I am healthy kahit may sakit ako. That's the best thing you can advise to yourself, diba?
Correct. And same goes with working out. Yung tip na sinabi ko kanina. When you work out considering na you need to do this because of your illness. You don't work out because I want to look like an Instagram model. Ako, personally, yung weight ko is like yo-yo. Like 46, 47, 53, 50, 48. Balik-balik. Ganun siya. And it sucks. It sucks.
True.
It sucks, really. Like, minsan nagagalit ako kasi I sometimes tell my husband na tumataba na ako. Yung typical na reaction ng babae when she knows that she's gaining weight, and then you're gonna start blaming the people around you for not tapping you because you keep on eating and eating. Ganon. I mean, it's a reality. It's a reality. You're not insane. It's a reality. It sucks, but it's human nature. But then again, right now I've been like trying to work out again, but I'm not working out dahil sa gusto ko lang magpapayat. I'm working out kasi yung tuhod ko can no longer carry my weight. Yun. So, ang weight ko is up until 50 kilograms lang. If I go beyond that, wala na. Nagpa-pain na ako. And then, So, yun yung ano ko.
Magpababa ng timbang.
True.
Yeah, kasi may room ako.
Magpababa ng timbang.
Ang room ako, sabi niya sa akin, pataas yung timbang natin. Baba muna kasi yung mga joints mo, kamusta na? Ha? Pagtataas tayo ng medyo Lactinil kapag tumaas pa yan. So ako naman, okay, sige. Kailangan natin ibaba.
No, that's true. Correct. Kaya nga parang some of my friends were like telling me, nag-workout ka na naman, ganyan. Sabi ko, no, I'm not working out kasi gusto kong sumeksi. Sabi ko, wala naman ako paglalagyan ng katawan ko kasi walang beach. Sabi ko, naka-quarantine tayo ngayon. But then, I'm trying to lose weight kasi I gained it. Kasi I've been careless about the food that I've been eating lately. So, even those na bawal sa akin, I've been eating. And, yun na nga. So, accumulate compounded food in my body. So, I gained weight. And so, right now, I'm trying to lose it. I'm trying to lose it because of my knee. Not because I want to start posting pictures of myself on Instagram and, showing everything. No, not that. Okay? So, but we will definitely have a separate talk about Lupus Diet. I mean, Leonard here has a lot of useful tips. She even have recipes, actually.
Yeah.
Yung mga recipes niya. So, I've been following her posts. So, it's really awesome. So you guys really would like to start following her na. And yeah, learn a lot about Lupus Diet. And then we actually have another question, Leonard, yung stress and mental emotional management from Via Ladion. For this one, guys, medyo malawak tong discussion na to. So, don't worry, Via, rest assured, will schedule a separate talk for this kasi this is really a very interesting and important topic for everyone here in the community. And I really appreciate you raising this question kasi this is one of the important things that we really have to talk about. Lalo na ngayon, lalo na in this pandemic crisis situation or whatever you want to call it. We also have another one, Leonard, from Rowena Kasumpang and Annabel Tolentino. They're asking about more of the entrepreneurial side. So online earning, hobbies that you can, use to maybe generate income and stuff like that.
Actually, guys, Miss Sharon and I are collaborating for We Are Able PH. So, kung hindi pa kayo aware about it, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Kasi we will be launching that as a program kung saan each of you can actually gain skills and knowledge on how to generate income from online. Not only by selling your skills, but also some techniques na that maybe can give more learning para sa'yo to sell out yourself talaga online and gain some clients that can stream money for you, and that will be helpful for your medications, diba? So for hobby naman, I can suggest naman some hobbies, pero there are a lot of hobbies, diba, that can be entrepreneurial. So there are strategies. Lahat naman ng ng gusto mong gawing negosyo, it needs system, tsaka dadaan talaga yan ng paghihirap. No, I mean, everything that you do needs to sweat, diba? Para magkaroon yan ng nilaga. So naman, you can do stitching, you can do planting. Sa amin dito sa Bataan, merong mga nagtatanim. Tapos, yung seedlings, they sell it at 50 pesos. So, parang, yung nag-antay ka lang ilang linggo, may seedling ka, tapos bebenta mo na ng 50 pesos. Some of them sell it online, some of them sell it outside their home, at the comfort of their home. So, it's a good idea. Ako nga sabi ko, magsisimula na ako sa kamatis. So far, yung kamatis ko namumunga na siya sa labas. Yun. So, mga simpleng hobby. But when we say hobby, you don't have to stress out yourself. Walang namimilit sa'yong gawin yan. Ginusto mo siyang gawin kasi napapasaya ka niya. The thing that is going here is to follow your passion na simpleng passion lang, like cooking. Well, kung nakakapagod yung cooking, pero if you enjoy what you're doing, you will not get tired of doing it, diba? Ako sa bahay, I love cooking, I love baking. So, kaya I have this, incoming diet session with you guys kasi doon talaga nag-evolve and malalaman ninyo yung kwento, bakit ako napunta doon at kung sino yung dahilan, bakit ako napunta doon. So, just tune in. So, anything to add, Misha?
Yes, so first off, Leo and I are actually working from home. We've been working from home even before COVID-19. So, gaya nga ng sinabi niya, we are collaborating for We Are Able. And so we are going to share details about what we actually do. So Leo actually here is a freelance writer. So she has been writing mga content blogs, yung mga articles, and I have also been doing the same in some other stuff. So basically, we do have a lot of knowledge that we can share with you, and of course, this will be a form of our help for those people who are really eager to quit their jobs in the corporate setup and just let go of the unnecessary stress and then just start being productive from their homes. And with regard to the hobby that can be used as an income generating factor, very first thing is you have to know what you really are passionate about. So kunyari, kung ever since nung bata ka, mahilig ka talaga mag-draw, mahilig ka mag-paint, mahilig ka mag-bake. So you really have to make use of those things na akala mo regular mo lang ginagawa, like akala mo ordinary lang. These are things that can actually be escalated or rather converted as an income generating method, or rather way of, just bringing in more money into your family, especially now that, halos lahat naka-freeze yung operation, especially mga nasa offices. So if you're fond of baking or cooking, gaya nga ng sabi ni Leonard, go ahead and make use of it and then sell your products to your neighborhood. Dito sa amin, yung mga neighbor namin, like meron kaming Facebook group, may community kami, and then I noticed like almost everyone, parang feeling ko kada household may nagbe-bake, may nagluluto ng mga ulam. Even yung mga what do you call this, yung mga inihaw na fish, they're selling it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Really. So parang if you really are fond of doing those kind of things, it will be physically stressful, yes. Kaya nang sabi ko kanina, stress will always be part of it. Mapapagod ka physically, but if you're doing what you really are passionate about, at the end of the day, instead of feeling tired, you will feel fulfillment. Magkaiba yun. Magkaiba yun kasi yung ginagawa mo yung bagay na kasi kailangan ko siyang gawin versus ginagawa ko yung bagay na to kasi gusto ko siya. Magkaiba yun. Okay, so right now, you can start contemplating ano ba talaga yung gusto nyong gawin, ano ba yung mga hobby nyo, ano ba yung mga talent nyo, ano yung magkakataan. Okay, but yes, we will be sharing more about this on a separate event para mas marami kayong mas marami pa kayong information na matutunan from us. And then the last topic is from Maria Reluya. Okay, so I'll discuss this. This is really quick. Pregnancy during lupus. Now, this has been like redundant sa community natin. So, marami ng questions about pregnancy and lupus. Marami na ring nasagot na questions. Marami pa ring post na pumapasok about this. But okay, fine. That's perfectly understandable siguro kasi as patients, lalo na yung mga babae, you guys are really worried about what might happen if ever nabuntis kayo or magbubuntis kayo and you have lupus. Now, first off, you have to understand that you are chronically ill and you're taking medications. And as we know, when you're pregnant, you can't just take medications basta-basta. However, the good news is that mataas na ang success rate ng pregnancy during lupus kahit may lupus ka. So it's clinically proven, tested clinically, globally, at ang dami-daming buntis na may lupus and had their baby successfully for like 9 months lang din nila and then gave birth to a healthy baby. So this is, I think for me, is something that you really shouldn't worry about. Kasi even if you're on medication, prednisone and plaquenil are safe during pregnancy. So marami akong friends na buntis pero may lupus but continued taking those medications kasi alam naman ng doctor nila. Now, ano yung mga important things that you have to consider if you want to get pregnant? If you're planning to get pregnant, the very first thing you have to do is to let your doctor know, your rheumatologist know about your plans to get pregnant. Tell him or her, "Doc, I want to get pregnant. I have plans of getting pregnant. What should I do?" It is important. Why? Kasi the doctor will need to know kung kakailanganin niya mag-adjust ng medications mo at kung kailangan niya mag-replace ng ibang medications kasi baka may mga medications na tinatake na sobrang aggressive and can be a threat sa magiging developing fetus sa katawan niyo. Okay? So, yun lang naman you have to let your doctor know. Now, what if kung buntis ka na, meron na, nakabuo ka na, bingo na. So, you still have to tell your doctor. So, the moment that you realize that you're pregnant, call your doctor right away. See your doctor right away. Don't wait for your next appointment next month. Contact them right away. Kasi, kung antay mo pa yung next checkup mo, yung bata sa tiyan mo, lumalaki.
Buhay yan.
So, yun lang naman yun.
Buhay yan.
Diba?
Oo.
Correct. So, you have to contact your doctor right away. Now, gaya ng sabi ko, mataas yung success rate ng pregnancy even if you have lupus. So, the reason why you just really have to contact your rheuma right away is, again, similar to the first one. Para alam lang nila kung kailangan nila mag-redesign ng medication plan, kung kailangan nilang sabihin, okay, babaan mo yung prednisone mo to this milligram na lang and then increase natin to or replace natin tong gamot with a different medicine. Ganun lang naman yun It's SOP and it's very basic, guys. It's very basic, pero it can definitely save life. Yun lang ang masasabi ko. And also, if if you have this other lupus complications like lupus nephritis maybe, so you have to keep in mind that aside from rheumatologist, aside from nephrologist, which takes care of your kidney, doctor that takes care of your kidney, pwede kang ma-refer sa perinatologist. Perinatologist rather. Perinatologist is OB-GYN pa rin sila. Obstetrician gynecologists pa rin sila. Pero this doctors specialize on pregnant women who are suffering from chronic illnesses. So mga babaeng may pero buntis. So, can I go see an ordinary OB-GYN? No, you cannot. Unless sabihin ng doctor na okay lang. Pero generally speaking, like 90% of the time, again, I didn't say 100%. I said 90% of the time, perinatologist ang tumitingin sa babaeng buntis na may lupus. Hindi OB-GYN lang. Now, I have one member actually asked me before, Mesha, nung buntis ka, OB ba tumingin sa'yo o perinatologist? Sabi ko, when I was pregnant, ang tumingin sa akin, OB lang. Kasi at the time, hindi pa na-diagnose yung sakit ko. It was after a few months after giving birth, saka naging full-blown yung lupus ko. So at that time, although I was already showing signs prior diagnosis, yung mga malar rash, as in talagang yung mahapdi na masakit yung pisngi ko, na mamaga siya, and then inaaway ko pa yung asawa ko, which was my boyfriend at that time. Inaaway ko talaga siya kasi talagang, alam mo parang the moment that you feel na mahapdi yung mukha mo, as in yung buong utak mo, talagang parang galit na galit ka na sa buong mundo. Ganon. I was already having those signs. Pero I was, nung nabuntis ako, and then OB pa rin yung tingin sa akin. Pero everything was okay. Everything was okay. And then perinatologist, hindi ako tinignan ng perinatologist. OB-GYN yun talaga. Pero if you now have lupus and you're taking medications and then you plan to get pregnant, look for a perinatologist. So you have to also prepare. Kasi hindi ko kayo tinatakot, but I'm just, stating facts na hindi mura magbuntis, hindi mura manganak, at hindi mura magpalaki ng tao.
Oo.
Yun lang masasabi ko.
In lang for the lupus nephritis. Kasi in my story, iba naman. I had a checkup with an OB-GYN because that time kasi we thought lang naman kidney lang talaga yung problem ko. So I had a talk talaga with the OB-GYN, and the OB-GYN talked to me about the current situation. So sabi ko kasi kay Misha, I can't discuss pregnancy. Kasi I personally have this very sensitive talk with the OB-GYN, and she had said na there's no chance for me to get that. But we know we believe in miracle. But it's because my medications already affected my ovaries. So that's why if you are planning, talagang tinuturuan ka ng sakit mo maging responsableng magulang, you have to discuss it with your rheuma. Then your rheuma will go to the OB-GYN. Then there will be just some tests na ika-conduct, and they will talk to you how you can get pregnant. They will discuss different different procedures na out of this world. So pero i-discuss yan sa inyo ng OB-GYN ninyo, and it will be your option. It can be natural, it can be in vitro or whatsoever. Basta ang mahalaga, when you want to get pregnant, talk to your rheuma para maplano siya na maaga. Kasi, yun nga, sabi natin, this is a blessing, this is a life that naaasa sa atin na magkaroon ng mas magandang future pagdating ng araw. So, we have to be responsible in doing that. Yun lang naman. Misha, your turn.
Okay. First off, I really appreciate you sharing that very sensitive part of the reality of you battling lupus. I know it's not easy for you to just share it, especially that we are going to share this video to the entire community. But again, I really appreciate you taking courage to share that information, and which actually is also a good point. Kasi I remember, if any one of you guys know Doc Evan, I forgot his last name. Doc Evan from St. Luke's BGC. So, kasi before, nagpatingin din ako sa kanya, and he was the very first Ruma to prescribe HCQS or Plaquenil sa akin. Binigyan ko isang boteng gano'n. And then he told me, sabi niya, since may anak ka na, pero if you're planning to get pregnant again, you have to let me know or let your regular Ruma know kung may balak ka, kasi this medication will stay in your system for 5 years. So, kunyari, pag nagbuntis, pag balak ko magbuntis, and then we stop the medication today, that's May 3rd. So, I will have to count 5 years from May 3rd bago maging totally clear yung katawan ko from that medication. So, imagine, it's going to be like a lot of work for some people, but, if you really want to have the best pregnancy, not really best pregnancy, but, to be very certain and to be less stressed about, your condition and your pregnancy, you always have to talk to your doctor. Okay? So, whether or not buntis ka na or hindi, you have to let your doctor know. It's very simple, guys. But again, it will definitely save lives. Trust me.
That's right.
Diba? Diba, Leonard?
Right.
Yeah. So, anyway, so far, that's everything that we were able to collect from that post, from that survey. And don't worry, guys, for those who were not able to make it, that's okay. We will be asking, or we will be doing another survey for the other topics that you guys would like to discuss. And as promised, we will be scheduling yung talk ni Leonard. So she will be walking us through all the things that we need to know right now regarding the Lupus Diet. And yes, we'll be sharing another information regarding the work from home or online opportunities or hobbies that we can use as income generator. Yeah. Yes. Wala lang physical activities, pero yeah, we'll be having a lot of discussion.
Yes,
okay?
that's right.
So Leonard, anything else that you'd like to share maybe?
Wala naman. Yun lang. So, just tune in lang, guys, dun sa ating group. Yun nga. I'm so excited because among all the groups I've been with, ito na yung pinakamaraming plano sa atin. So, isipin nyo kasi, for me when growing up, I don't know about support group. And I thought support group exists only in United States. And bringing closer this kind of system to the Filipino people na may lupus, it can spread awareness not only to the patients but also to the family members na nandito sa ating group, plus sa mga friends and parents. Kasi sino pang magtutulungan, sino pang magkaka-relatean, kundi tayo lang din naman, di ba? So, yun lang. If in case you have any matter to ask, don't hesitate to ask. Pero kung masyado ng technical na medical yan, again, contact your medical team. Yun lang naman masasuggest ko.
Correct. Yes, I love everything you said. So, if you have any questions, guys, I mean, I do actually have a lot of members like just asking me more on emotional support. Yeah, I actually have a lot of members sending me messages, which I really appreciate. Pero first of all, guys, I would like to apologize kasi minsan delay ako mag-reply. Kami sa mga admins nyo, minsan delay kami mag-reply kasi minsan yung messages na na-filter sa spam ba yun? Kasi may isa pang inbox, di ba? Main, tapos may spam inbox tayo sa Facebook. Minsan na napupunta doon messages. So, hindi namin agad nababasa. But rest assured that the moment we read it, we will definitely reply right away. And we will provide you the support that you guys need. Support that we can provide. I mean, why not? That's the purpose of us having this community. And anyway, guys, again, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you learned a lot of things from the topics that we discussed today, and I would really like again to thank Leonard for joining me tonight. Leonard, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge about the things that we have lined up for our community, and I really look forward to having more talks with you.
Yeah, anytime. Thank you too for the opportunity to
Thank you
to give the knowledge I have and the opportunity. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you guys. Good night.
Good night. Bye for now.